let's talk about Cade Cunningham. I know a lot of people were saying that he didn't get recognized for a stat line versus the Pacers on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday night? And he didn't get recognized for a stat line, and they were showing everybody else, stats. So it was James Harden and whoever else had big nights on the main NBA opening night with the Celtics, Lakers, and the Bulls and all that opening night. When everybody else opened up the season for the most part. And what people got to understand, for Cade to get the recognition in the National Basketball Association, for him to get that recognition, it's going to really boil down. It's going to boil down to winning. That's what a lot of people got to understand. When you win, everybody get, notoriety. When you win, that's the recipe. That's the recipe. When you win, then your numbers. The most underrated stat in this generation of plus and minuses and rebounds and statistics and touchdowns and goals. Everybody, the most underrated stat is winning. That's the most underrated stat, is the ability to win. When you in a small market like Detroit and you're not winning, and it's a small market per what the NBA likes, LA, New York, you know what I'm saying? Houston is one of the bigger markets growing, and they don't get the respect for years. Before and after Michael Jordan, Chicago is a huge market, but it's not recognized as a huge market. But, so you can kind of catch my drift. Right? So, Cade has to win to get the recognition. Now, can he do some other things? I mean, they would have won had he been a better closer, and he's not been a great closer for the Pistons, and maybe that's something he can grow into. Maybe that's something they can find on the trade market, maybe that's something they can find on the team. But right now, his inability to close out games, is pretty much hurting him. It's hurting the Pistons. Hot third quarter. Okay, where your fourth quarter at with Ben Mathurin doing this thing? So he has to figure out how to close games. And whatever that may be, I don't know. Is that getting to your spot? If that's, being more aggressive, if that's getting more people involved. But had he closed that game out, then, they win. But for him people recognize the stat line that he had and the big fourth quarter that he had, got to win. People recognize what Ben Mathurin did in the fourth quarter alone because they won. So once people start figuring out that the thing that the Lions got to do, the Pistons got to do is win, and they start getting recognition and guys will start getting put on a pedestal like that, that's it. You got to win. You got to win. You gotta win. You got to win. So y'all, a lot of Piston fans want to act like it's a conspiracy against, the Detroit Pistons. It's a conspiracy. It ain't no conspiracy. It's funny, he told me that when it rained, I had to do something, and he ain't doing it. I'm not going in early to help, no way. He can figure I'm going to take my sweet ass time. That'd be funny how people tell you one thing, and then they do the completely opposite. That's why I looked over there. I'm like, hey, people be full of shit because it's raining. I be laughing like a dude, and then people be complaining about how they ain't got no help, and then they complain when they get help. That's why I'm going my way to satisfy people. Hell no, because you can't. But But yeah, with Cade, with Cade or whatever, and he get the recognition when he start winning. That's what y'all gotta understand. That recognition come when you start winning. All them numbers that he putting up, that great. Oh, he ain't getting recognized when they do the player rankings in the NBA. For the ESPN do the player weight rankings. He highly ranked every year. He is. He's highly ranked every year. Every year he's highly ranked. So if he really want to take it to the next level, and he really, want to elevate his game, super duper high, that's going to have to come with victories. And so many fans are just hell bent on points and assists and stats, and they don't get the bigger picture. A lot of people can put up great points on a bad team. When you win is when you get the recognition. Even the Pistons. So can he start to close these games out and get some wins? Because that's a game they should have easily won on Tuesday or Wednesday versus the Pacers. They should have won that game. But in the second half, the defense fell off. And in the fourth quarter, they couldn't score. 19-33. They held them under 50 points at the half. They gave up 66 points, 33 in the third, 33 in the fourth, to the Indiana Pacers. Yup. That's what they did. That's exactly what they did. So, defense, somebody may say, being able to be a better closer, they gave you all that money. So close the games out. Close the damn game out. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Close the games out. Start winning. Them games that you can't let slip. You out there talk some bonus talk. Isaiah Stewart out there looking straight up trash. Yeah, Isaiah Stewart looking like he don't belong. Put Paul Reed in. Isaiah Stewart ran up the court 2 or 3 times. He all out of breath. What the fuck is he doing in the offseason? Please, somebody tell me. But check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance of notifications. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch, the whole 9. Well, we on the Detroit channel. I'm sorry. Shout out to Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Peace.